desk if the Malzahar ultimate and the spear both hit. Seems like he wants to tussle with Haru, which, when he's on the Rengar, I don't want that job if I'm Bono.
I mean, he's already gone in, taken down Ambition. So it seems like he's got the confidence to go ahead and play out with the Nidalee, even though it hasn't been the most reliable pick out of the jungle for, even the masters of that champion.
Hey!
Peanut starting things off, and there we go! IgNar showing respect to the man across the arena. The Blitzcrank will be coming through.
The hover was there in game 1, and then when Mad Life is on guest Korean commentary, we get one of his most famous picks of all time, trying to make the Blitzcrank work. So far, 4 good hook targets on the side of KSV. CoreJJ doesn't want to opt into another one. We'll go for the Maokai. But this is the sort of game where Blitzcrank can do a lot of playmaking. We see IgNar again on comfort for him. It's a different type, and will we see one of those sick hook into Fate's Call plays to extend the range of the hook? So much playmaking. The Kalista opens up riskier supports. Doesn't get much more risky than the Blitzcrank.
No, it does not, but the Ballista ready to go. Let's see if BBQ can arm this thing and pull it off. That could be devastating to the ranks of KSV if they can get ahead. But if they fall behind, if this Blitzcrank, if IgNar cannot hit those hooks, probably going to game 3.
Oh, it's worse news. I mean, Nidalee from behind also a big query, so definitely some big struggles here if KSV can ramp up their early game, and Haru in the lineup, at least in theory, should represent that. Crazy going to be in lane-dominant fashion against the Maokai, and a matchup as old as time. But this is the interesting one. Bono could have gone Kha'Zix, but goes for the Nidalee. Trying to really punish here. Invade very early. Mid lane going to be largely non-interactive, sadly, but with the Malzahar being locked in, but made sense after the early Zoe. And because of the first pick Kalista, IgNar could go to that extended bench. He found a robot, and that means we're all going to be the benefactors of the Blitzcrank coming back.
All right, well, here we go, guys. This one from, potentially a semi-ignorable series with BBQ struggling, now putting...
And also,
a name.
You have to think of the era as well, like a lot of that famous mid lane.
Oh yeah, that's going to be the Nethergrass Spear, going to connect in on a Crown as he goes low, flashes away, pops the heal, but it doesn't even matter. The chase comes through. And Bono, unfortunate for Crown, is not locked up underneath the turret. You can see some frustration there on Crown's face.
It causes to get your heart out because of...
We can see Haru and CoreJJ waiting in the wings. IgNar starting to kite back, however. With pushing forward. IgNar, he's going to go looking for it. Gets the hook, but they might have just taken the bait. The Devour comes through from CoreJJ, and now IgNar is going to be made a fool. He goes down. First kill on the board for KSV.
They knew that there was no ultimate available by Ghost. That time KSV is ahead of the play. Maybe for the first time this series, took 15 minutes into game 2. But read IgNar like a book. Also exposed that the ultimate, the Fate's Call, was down. That was an outplay by KSV.
Ghost now going low, but still going to be okay here for the moment.
Okay, to teleport onto. Of course, not full information available to BBQ, but...
You'd have to just be the control in the river there by Dragon Pit. Another hook comes through. This time he finds him into the Nether Grasp. And he gets taken down 3-1. BBQ pushing forward, and that should be the turret.
Yeah, everything was up, but seemed to get some...
Track after the Dragon went down. So not going to be losing an objective without anything to gain as we see the Nethergrass come through into the punch, into the grab. CoreJJ going to get silenced, still managed to get the shield off, but a fat red here from Ghost might have been able to kill him, but actually he makes it out of range in time. Now Ghost has to go golden. Crown just absolutely obliterates him. Cube going in, twisted advance, gets the lockdown in onto Bono. He's completely surrounded, tries to jump away, tries to heal himself, but can't do anything at all. And Crown just comes up with 2. And just like that, KSV have turned the game on its head. They have 35 seconds of Nidalee being dead. They might be looking for Baron.
Oh, certainly Achilles, and they baited themselves in there. Did BBQ, thought it was a free kill on a Tahm Kench. Everything dumped into Tahm Kench men. Then when the turn happened, they had nothing. Turning on to Baron, Haru got the honey fruit, so getting healthier. BBQ were able to turn this around before, but there's no AD carry, so it looks tricky.
Crazy. As the Meganar ready to go, jumping away, will get slept in the middle of that one. Hook over the wall, does find the Rengar, and that is going to be Haru going down now, looking to turn things around. Stun into the wall, Crown's been taken out. He'll go into Mininar as Crazy does get picked off by Ruler, but they pick up 2 kills, and they stop the Baron. Great turnaround by BBQ, and the sacrifice of Crazy.
Not getting the hook onto Crown bought them so much. No Baron damage, no Baron turn. If Crown lives, they can do that infinitum of killers. Just do it again and again with a trouble bubble when someone comes to get...
Fate's Call comes out, will keep him alive, at least for the moment, as the Abyssal Voyage gets completed. Twisted Advance comes through into the Nethergrass, but immediately in onto Cube as they try to burn him down. Devour there at the last second by Core JJ. Tries to keep him alive, and the Malefic Visions from Temps will take him down in the end, and now BBQ, smelling blood in the water, might be looking to go on the aggressive yet again. Crazy does get slapped, and too much poke damage coming through from the Zoe, from Ruler, so BBQ will have to go ahead and play back.
It's not the kill profile one. Oh ho! That was a Devour.
Yeah, dangerously close there. Stopwatch going to deny the kill, and IgNar should live to fight another day.
These fights are so flashy, but they're even, and because the health bars aren't high, BBQ can't take an objective even after killing the super tank of Maokai. So the damage profile, timing is starting to time out.
Yeah, not going to be the greatest here. KSV could just try to slow things down. Crazy maybe looking to go in, but he's going to be losing the Meganar. Spear coming through, they get the lockdown. It seems like that's going to be another one. Triple Infernal going over to KSV. IgNar gets the silence. Cube junked out. Crazy going to get slapped. Battlestar's coming through. They're going to try to pop him. They'll get the Guardian Angel, and very likely the kill.
They get to fight front to back, and that means there's no answer from BBQ. The phase where it was going to become so difficult for them to play has now started. They're able to use the trouble bubble for picks. And BBQ trying to once again provoke chaos. It's harder to do when the easy objectives are down.
Another trouble bubble connecting there on attempt, but he'll be okay. Himself out of there. Hook comes through onto Core JJ. He does have the flash, but the Nethergrasp isn't going to give him the opportunity. He gets taken down.
Need to find a way to turn these single picks into more. Able to push up the minion wave. Core JJ down for 30 seconds. Can also Abyssal Voyage part of the way back. And they have crazy teleports in 13. KSV, who are down 6,000 gold. Feels like 15 minutes ago. Are still down 6,000 gold. The lead has not grown for the side of BBQ.
For another one, he's going to find Ruler this time around. They have the Nethergrasp, and goodbye, good night, Ezreal. You're out of there.
QSS too early as well, so wasn't able to get out the suppression.
Spear connects there on a Core JJ, has to use the shield, pushes them back down the lane. The bot lane of KSV getting destroyed. The stopwatch buying a little bit more time, but honestly probably would have been better to just hold on to it there for the Tom Kenji.
They want to break an inhibitor right here.
2 members dead, yeah, they're going to be looking for that at least. They should be able to get it. The fight starts after the Baron goes down, and that's when BBQ finds success.
I mean, that's when the hook comes.
Eating a couple of those.
In his large rod, the last purchase here after the Athene's Unholy Grail. So a bit of healing, but largely about spear damage.
Body block coming through there. Another hook comes through, now looking for Cuvée. Make it over the wall, keeps himself alive and well for the moment. As it gets burned down to half HP, as I say that.
Malzahar not ulting that time. Don't think they would have enough
thrown
damage.
out. IgNar on the flank, looking for another hook. Finds Cuvée yet again. But can they finish him off? The answer is going to be no this time. Nethergrass comes through. Crown will get devoured, and Haru jumps in on the side. Absolutely destroys Tempt. Flash and Ghost be damned. He just disappears. Now Crazy getting ready for the transformation. Another one goes through onto Ruler. The stun into the wall. The Zoe is gone. Spear connects. Bono finds the kill. Both sides crippled. Super Creeps knocking on the Nexus turrets. That's going to be the Abyssal Voyage as they go back to try to save Cuvée, the one keeping this Baron at the moment here, maintaining the HP bar. But yeah, big burst of damage going through onto Ruler. Has to pop the shield, barely surviving that one. Hook comes back in. Cuvée goes down. Nethergrasp in onto JJ as he tries to run away. Silence comes through and Haru's on the backside, but doesn't really have that great of a target to jump on. It's Crazy with the Guardian Angel or IgNar who will survive the burst. That's going to be the pop.
Right, goes
but
down.
The Nexus turret has fallen. Crazy going to be coming back into the fight here momentarily. Gets rooted by the Bola.
I mean, at the end of the day, BBQ are definitely in the benefit for stalling this out as long as possible with the minions pushing in. Another minion wave.
Yet again and knock down that turret. A couple hits. We'll have that one finished off. As the hook comes in, they find Core JJ. Are they going to go ahead and go all in onto this? He's just going to get popped. He didn't have a chance to pop the shield.
Silenced, I believe, there. Of course, Silence did hit him. They're going to push in. Oh, on anyone.
Now the grass comes through. IgNar thrown in. Gets the pop up there onto the Zoe. He goes low, but has the shielding. Now stunned into the wall. Another hook goes wide, but Cuvée will get taken out. You would have to expect here. The heal's coming through from the Zap Magic. Keep him alive for a little bit longer, but he will eventually die. GA gets popped there by Haru. He comes back in. Crown doing his damnedest to try to be just a siege tank to burst down the remaining members of BBQ. Does help them stave them off, stops the inhibitors from falling. But their backs are against the wall and not really finding a way out of the corner.
Crown just healed, and now there was both Bono and Ghost tied up there.
Yep, he's got the swap.
So he's coming in.
Bono's down to half HP, 5,000 remaining here on the Baron.
Don't have vision on the pit.
Jumping forward, that's going to be the Trouble Bubble going in onto Tempt. Going to try to get that one, but can't quite find it. They get the hook in onto Cuvée, but Still tankier member here on the side of KSV, and Ghost is
all
all
alone.
by himself now. Twisted Advance comes through. The Callista will go down as Cubase finds the kill. Haru pushing forward. Abyssal Voyage coming in. Crown with the siege gets rid of the Blitzcrank. The bot lane of BBQ has been shattered, and now it's 3 minutes on the clock for KSV. But they still have Ruler and Core JJ up near the top lane. Haru gets locked down. Nethergrasp, and the burst damage from the Nidalee comes through and rips him apart. But now the ultimate comes through. Crown looking for the pop, finds the trouble bubble in onto one. Bono has been taken out. Crown assassinates him. That's all 5 members dead. TP coming through as KSV look to finish the game.
Might have been more highlights for BBQ, but KSV stood the course. None of those Infernals could be taken away. They got the Elder as well, and purely from Drake control and also the scaling comp, they're going to pull off a highway robbery and send us to game 3.
Yep, Ghost and IgNar are the only 2 ones alive here, but there's nothing that they can do. They get the hook, they get the Ballista to pull Cuvée into the fountain, but the damage is done, the Nexus is exploded, and that is going to be KSV tying up this series after one of the roughest starts that I have ever seen for Crown.
Yeah, not quite as tense as the game against Afrika, but similar result. KSV well behind for the majority of the game, get over the line, but only just. No smiles on the face of KSV. Similar reactions to how they reacted to the Game 1 victory from BBQ. But BBQ remind me a lot of Misfits against SKT, where they are really rolling the dice, try to make things work. They have surprised KSV 2 games in a row, but not to the tune to